Hot take, and I don't care if anyone hates me after this, but whenever I hear a dude say, just because I cheated on my wife doesn't mean I don't still love her, it makes me instantly want to get into a relationship with him just so I could meet his family and his dad.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And then make it really obvious and make it really easy for him to find out so that he confronts me. And as soon as he confronts me, I'm going to say, just because I your dad doesn't mean I don't still love his son. I truly.
That's not the same scenario. That's not the same comparison. A man having sex with a random woman is still capable of loving his wife because there wasn't a betrayal there in a sense of emotions and respect. But when you have sex with someone's dad, that's a betrayal of respect and love and admiration. Yes, that's crossing the line. That's a whole nother thing. If the man had sex with your mom, yeah, I think he doesn't love you because he did something very, very disrespectful to you. He crossed the line. So there's a difference.
Truly feel like that's the only way these losers will ever comprehend how stupid they sound when they say some shit like that. The very act of cheating is an unloving thing to do. So how delusional and insane do you have to be to do the most unloving thing you could do to your wife, who you vowed not to betray, and then say you still love her? It gets even more funny when you assess the average male and you realize that the average male does not love himself.
Oh, now we don't love ourselves. Here we go.
And because he doesn't love himself, there's absolutely no way he's capable of loving someone else, even if that other person is his wife. And when you understand that, you understand why their idea of love is so twisted and backwards, and why they're okay with doing something so unloving to you and then turning around and telling you they still love you. They don't
Okay, so I guess I don't love the person that I'm willing to die for. Okay, all right.
even have the slightest grasp on what it means to love someone, let alone show that through words and actions.
Like dying for you.
And it just shows how disconnected they are when they can turn around and do something so hurtful to the person that they're claiming they love the most. Not to mention that these loser dudes have absolutely no valid reason to cheat on you anyway. The reason is boredom. It would make so much more
The reason is variety, something a single woman can't supply her man.
sense if they could just say, I cheated on you because I got bored, but I still want to be with you. But the most annoying thing is the way that they will constantly lie and paint their actions out to be something that you know it's not, and gaslight you into thinking that they still love you and it was just a one-time thing. And
The average guy is not a cheater. The average guy can't pull girls like that. So he's just complaining about this Chad.
it didn't mean anything. If it didn't mean anything, then why did you do it? Because if that's the case, then where does the line get drawn between actions you take that don't mean anything and actions you take that mean something? Is our marriage meaningless? Because that's an action that you took. Saying, but I still love you after you cheat on your wife is a blatant lie and an insult to the intelligence of women. If you truly love someone, then you understand that love is the strongest force of all. And if you're truly in love with your wife, then that force is going to compel you to control yourself.
Okay, you heard what she had to say. Lovely and all, but women have this habit of overthinking things. Men and women don't see the world through the same lens at all. She keeps trying to attach sex to emotions and feelings, but men, we just don't see it the same way. Our biological makeup is set up for spreading our seed far and wide. Yours is to find the best man and procreate with said man. Just try to understand men better instead of shaming our design. As much as we love our wives, we still find other women attractive. It doesn't mean we want to be with this person long term or anything. But given the opportunity or the option to sleep with another woman without our wives finding out, it's a very hard thing for us to turn down. Not encouraging the behavior, just stating the truth of what exists. Most men get the urge, and don't see it through. Not because we love our wives so dearly, which we do. It's more the fact that we can lose a lot in the process. Too much risk, not enough reward. Yeah, let's take a look at the comment section. All right, so it says most men don't want a partner, but a roommate who is also bang made. I would say most young men, yeah, would think that way. Yeah. Diabolical. I approve. We all forgive you. Thank you. It's rare to find good men. I'd rather stay single. I wouldn't say it's rare to find good men. I would say it's more of the fact that women choose bad boys more than anything and try to see the good guy in them or try to change them, which is dumb too. You can find a good man, it's just that you have to change what you're looking for. Okay, on to the next.
I want women to be released from the shackles of assuming that because you have reached over the age of 18, because you have gone to school, because you do pay bills, and because you can move through life without having to consult with anyone, that makes you a suitable partner.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
I really want y'all to get that through your head. I want you to get that through your head, that just because you pay bills, you may have graduated from school, you may have bought a home, you may buy a car. None of those things actually translate over into you being a suitable partner. I need women to grasp that there could be a chance that emotionally you're stunted. There could be a chance that you're just not pleasurable to be around. There may be a chance that you're off-putting. There may be a chance that you're rude. There may be a chance that people get turned off by you because you always running this thing right here. You always got something to say. It could be the fact that you're not that outgoing. It could be the fact that you're kind of boring. It could be the fact that every time somebody give a suggestion, they're met with pushback instead of you having an open mind. There are so many things. There are so many things that go into people actually being good partners. Like, I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to understand that. I genuinely want y'all to understand that. I want women to be
You heard everything there. This very smart woman. She said everything very beautifully, very understandably. I've noticed a lot of what she just said in women. For instance, when you ask a woman what she brings to the table, she's either immediately offended or she'll tell you her accolades. Seems like there's a strong agenda to push women to be more like men, but they don't understand the detriment of it all. You know, the programming and the messaging, it's so bad that they don't even see it themselves. It's almost a lack of awareness there. They follow women that give advice of you don't need a man, all men are bad. If all women listen to this rhetoric, what do you think happens next? It's called the end of the human race. How don't they see that? That you're being tricked into this. In comparison, they complain about the male red pill content creators, saying that we're so bad and we hate women. When in actuality, all we're trying to do is warn men about the modern women and how they operate, the bad ones. For the most part, you will never hear a male red pill content creator saying all women are bad and don't interact with them. That would be dumb, and we would have to call that out as so. Women need to stop seeing themselves as perfect people because it's blinding you from the actual work you need to do on yourself. On to the comment section. I disagree. Stability is actually very important in relationships, especially marriage. As someone with divorce lawyers in her family, I'm telling you now, the top reason for divorce is instability. But what are you talking about? The lady in the video was talking about temperament and behavior. It had nothing to do with you need to stop making money. Like, where did you get that from? You can be stable and work on yourself to be a better person at the same time. Yes, stay humble, teachable, flexible, adaptable, kind and compassionate. You see what I'm saying? That's all we want. We don't need boss babe, I want to take over, and like that's not it. That's not it. We don't want that from you. We want compassion. We want kindness. We want grace, you know? She had my attention. Very well said. What's her at? Yeah, she really dropped a lot of bombs on that one. Thank you, because your accolades and doing the things you're supposed to do as an adult doesn't automatically qualify you to be treated like a queen. Exactly. You got a job, you pay for your own bills. Congratulations, you're an adult. But that does not make you a queen. That does not make you better than men. Just tone it down, bring it back down to earth, and then you'll get better results. I promise you. On to the next.
Understand the only reason why you are aggressive around that man is because he's weak.
Huh?
He's not a real man. He's not confident. He doesn't have a plan. He don't have a future. So of course you're going to be aggressive around him.
Why are you even around him? That's the question.
Because he's not a leader. You got to lead your own way. What's the point of being with him if you have to still be your own leader? See, real men, they have a plan. They are leaders. They have a future. They know where they are going. So you won't even be aggressive around a real man. You will literally be resting. You will be relaxed. But with a weak man, you will always be stressed, always wondering what you got to do, what I got to do next, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that, because you're not with a leader. He's insecure and he wants to control you because he sees that you could be with somebody else. He see that. So now he wants to say, you're controlling, you're aggressive, No, you're just pathetic and insecure. That's all. When a man says that you are aggressive.
All right, guys. Anytime a woman starts off with the statement of what a real man is doing XYZ, just tune her out, okay? This lady claims the only reason women are aggressive is because the man is weak. Let's flip it around. What if I said the only reason I'm feminine is because she's masculine? It doesn't make sense, right? As a man, I'm always masculine no matter what. It's expected of me. But women can walk around claiming the reason they're masculine is because her man is weak. Isn't that BS? Feminine women are feminine always. Just like how masculine men are masculine always. If a woman's aggressive, she's been like that her whole life. Notice the way that she's talking now through the video. She sounds like a dude. She sounds like a hoodman. Her masculine tendencies are baked deep down in this one, and she can't even see it. Calls you pathetic and insecure because you can't handle her pit bull-like ways. Bruh, see right through you. Take a look at the comment section. When you're with a weak man, he will think you're aggressive and want to take over, but in reality, you're just in survival mode with a weak man. More like you're just a weak bum, The water seeks its level, and if you're with a weak man, most likely you're a weak person too, right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. For real, my newborn's dad. No, not true. My dad has been mentally abused by my mom, but he is not weak in any way, even further. Yeah, it's true. You know, some of these women are aggressive. Some of these women are rude, brolic. They want to fight. You know, and they'll call you weak, but they're not taking accountability for what they really are: aggressive, masculine women. On to the next.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melody. Is it the media that's been leading you? I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.